So here we have taken some photos which we have taken from the rear camera, and again we have taken these photos in a room with some artificial light, and as you can see, this is how the overall colors and the clarity will look like. The kind of color reproduction it actually does is pretty good, I would like to say, and the kind of details it has is also pretty decent with these kind of low light shots. And again we have another shot which we have taken from the rear camera on this device, which is also looking good, and it is actually of an object over here which we can show. So you can compare both of these two. You have slight amount of oversaturation in this particular photo as compared to the original object which is over there, but again it is also looking pretty good as well. This one is also looking pretty good with slightly brighter flowers which we have, and again we have some other photos as well which we can show you. The kind of camera performance it has is slightly better as compared to the HTC One as far as low light is concerned, and the photos in low light come out to be really good in terms of the overall colors. However, at some times they are slightly oversaturated, but again in terms of the overall details which you can see in the low light shots or the shots which has artificial light is pretty good as well.
So I'm not even sure what.
We have a photo which we have taken from this device itself, and again I would like to show you one feature of the camera which is there. It has a refocus feature which is actually supported with the help of the depth sensor. So whenever you take a photo, unless you are taking a macro shot, you can actually use the U focus option. You have to actually select a photo and tap on edit, and once you tap on edit you can actually tap on U focus. Once you do the U focus, you can actually change the focus points on the photo. You can actually focus different things as per your own preference which you would like to focus in that particular thing, in that particular photo which you have. So you can focus this particular glass and the phone, which is my iPhone. I can actually focus this small flower pot as well, which has some pretty good flowers, and actually I can also focus over here. And again, make sure that you do not tap on the screen whenever you take a photo, in case you would like to change the focus points, or you don't actually take macro shots in that case, because it is not going to work on the macro shot. That is something which I can promise you, and this is something HTC also says. One more thing which is also there possible is that once you have focused a specific object which is there in the image, for example if I focus this one, if it is focused, and then now if I would like to basically add a blur background, I can do it like this. So it can actually bring the object which is there in the focus with good amount of details, and again you have actually different kind of effects which you can apply. You can actually have a zoom blur like this. You can actually have a cartoon kind of a thing like this, in which the other thing will be in this kind of a way, in kind of painting kind of a thing. You also have the option of colorizing the subject which is there, which you have focused, and everything will be black and white. So you have all these 4 effects which you can apply, which definitely adds much good features, especially when it comes to photography is concerned. You can take very good photos from this device. You can refocus them later with the help of the depth sensor which we have on the back side. This is the depth sensor, and again this depth sensor is actually a camera which is actually trying to guess the depth of the photo or the subjects which are there in that particular photo, and you can save it and then you can share it as well. So you can save different versions of the photos which you have clicked on this device, and this is how the refocus functionality will work. You can also do some other things on the device as far as functionality is concerned. You can also have this effect. Again, this effect is going to work on the device itself, not anywhere else. So you have all these effects which you can apply. All these are going to add different kind of dynamic effects to your phone. So when we go back and take a look at the other options, you have the option of Dimension Plus as well. So in this Dimension Plus, you can actually rotate the photo and see other things which are there in the photo with the help of the accelerometer sensor it has. But again, you will see certain amount of blurring and disproportion in terms of the subject which we have in the photo. So it will look like this. Again, you can do it, but I won't recommend you, because the subjects or the objects which are there in the image will actually look very bad if you actually save a version of the photo like this. But you can actually do this, that is more important, and this is something which we wanted to highlight. You have a touch up option as well, touch up option which actually enhance the overall face of any person which you have captured with all these options over here, using anti-shade, eye brightness, red eye removal is there, eye enhancer is there, face contour is there, lightning is there. So you can actually touch up the screen, especially in case you have captured a photo of your friend. You can actually touch up to give it a better look, especially whenever your friend, if you have captured it, if you have taken a selfie as well. So let me just show you the front camera now. And again, I have actually talked about more as far as the rear camera. Let me just show you the front camera camera view as well. So taking a look over the camera UI, let me just show you these camera UI options. First of all, under these camera UI options, you have the option of controlling ISO, white balance, auto mode, and you can actually tap on the settings to actually have different kind of grids as well on the frame. Basically, whenever you take the photos, you have continuous shooting supported up to 20 frames can be taken, and again you have auto review on as well, which you can disable as well. Camera options are also there. You have auto smile shutter, touch to capture, shutter sound as well, so you can touch the screen to capture the photo as well. And you actually can specify the name of the file as well, which you would like to save, the images format basically. And let me just show you some video settings now. So taking a look over the video settings, here we have the, first of all, let me change the video mode. So let me just tap over here, and again just by tapping over here, you are actually taken to this screen, which will have all these options like camera, video, Zoe mode, selfie mode, dual capture mode. In the dual capture mode, you can take photos from both from the front camera as well as from the rear camera. You have panorama 360-degree mode supported. The video mode is also there. The Zoe camera is there. The selfie is there. So let me just enable the video mode as of now, and under the Zoe mode again you can take photos with animation, and this is how the video mode look like. Let me just show you the settings for the video as well now. So as far as the video settings are concerned, I am not able to basically, the video quality which can be taken, especially the video can be recorded at high definition at 1080p as well as 720p on this device, which is definitely a good thing. You can turn on and turn off the flash, so all these things are supported. The video from this device, as far as the overall video which you will be able to take in the low light, I'm just going to demo you that. So let me just take a video of the HTC One M8, another HTC One M8, the grey color version which we have. You do have tap to focus while taking a video, which is possible, and whenever you tap on the screen it will focus. It does have autofocus as well. And again, this video which is going to give you a kind of a overview how's the overall video quality will look like on this device, especially whenever you take the video in this kind of a low light scenario in a room with some artificial light. So this is how the overall video will look like. So let me just stop this video now and show you the same. So we have stopped the video, and let me just preview the video for you again, so that you can have an idea about the overall clarity you will get. And let me just decrease the volume. So this is how the overall video quality will look like from this device, especially whenever you take the video in low light. It is pretty good, I would say, not bad. The kind of details which I can see in this video is also pretty good. You have the option of auto focusing and tap to focus as well while doing the video recording. And again, as you can see, the amount of details which you can see in this video with this kind of light is pretty good. The 4 megapixel camera, or the ultra pixel camera, basically the ultra pixel camera on this device, which has two 4 megapixel cameras, is definitely enhanced in terms of the overall low light performance it has as compared to the HTC One, as well as in daylight it performs pretty good. Now to show you the overall daylight performance of this device when it comes to the rear camera, we have just taken some shots from the rear camera, and the rear camera is pretty good, especially when it comes to daylight shot. They are pretty good in terms of the colors as well as in terms of the details as well. And we have taken one shot which is taking of a plant basically in a shadow. So this is the plant, the same plant in a shadow, and we have the same plant in sunlight as well. So this is how it looks like in sunlight in terms of clarity, details and colors, and this is how it looks like in a shadow. So both of these photos are fairly good in terms of the colors, and the kind of details they have is also pretty good. This is how the view will look like from the front camera. We have actually recorded this video for you. Let me just show this video again so that you can get an idea. The front camera is a 5 megapixel camera on this device, which can actually record high definition videos as well, and this is how the overall quality will look like from the front camera in low light. I would say it is pretty good in low light, and in daylight it will be much better.